So I've just hooked up my test power supply, a X-Miners 1200 watt Corsair Platinum, and the machine operates completely different, completely as it should. Where I can't say I've come across it where an old power supply, which wasn't an alright quality one, just does not want to load the computer. So bam, we've already flicked. Right now it's trying to load the Windows installer USB, which is running off an SSD. Where have I got it? Somewhere here. There we go. That's loading up as it should. Where before that was getting stuck and just hanging at that screen permanently. And also hang at this screen, and none of this info was loading. So one power supply, so don't always trust your potential power supplies that you had. So this machine's been driving me fairly crazy. It's an old Leanne Lee case. I thought that might have been a peel. And the boot time of it is absolutely ridiculous. A single line up there. And here we go, we're trying to load off the USB now. No. Trying to load. We're not spinning yet. Off my SSD. So it's trying to install Windows 11. I've got an 8500G in here, 32 gig of RAM, and an MSI B650M gaming Wi-Fi. As you can see on here, we have an Intel i3, so a second generation Intel i3, and I thought I'd see if I can go about reusing the case and the power supply. But this has just not loaded anywhere, to the point that it's almost blue screening on a blue screen. It refused to boot. I made another SSD, grabbed another SSD, installed it, put the Windows 11 installer on there, and same result. I've tried different memory. The only thing is, I haven't tried a different power supply. I don't see why that should affect it. But this machine's been running at about a fraction of the speed that it should be. I won't bother showing what it does, but essentially after here it goes to the blue screen, but it doesn't load up the box. And then I left it for even longer and it did load up the box, but half the information wasn't loaded properly. So it was absolutely struggling. So I'm going to hook up my test power supply, which is this sucker down here. The only reason I haven't got rid of it is it's modular, I don't have the cables, and I have 2 exposed pins. It doesn't really matter to me too much, or at least for me using it, it doesn't. I wouldn't put it in a customer's computer. But right now, let's get that connected. So the plot thickens. Left the power supply in there. I've disconnected power to the disk drive. And it seems to be nice and happy. So I'm going to try a different disk drive to see if it'll make any difference. So now, with a different DVD burner hooked up, been able to perfectly reinstall the computer. It's been cooperating exactly as it should. Very bizarre. I have seen this before. I've completely forgotten about it. I don't know what the cause is, but my SATA cable is identical. Short answer, not sure, but it's carrying on exactly as it should. One old, faulty DVD drive.